Hi, me YouTube, this is Kiki here, and I'm here today with another ramble-ish video. I'm going to be talking about my hike and the things that I collected during my hike with my boyfriend, my witchy sister, another sister of the craft, and one of our friends named Sean. We all decided to hang out this one day because we all haven't hung out in a long time together, so we decided to go on a hike. We went up into the Ortegas here in California, and we just kind of trekked around the campsites and the little height and the little paths that they had, and we veered off a couple of times, but we made it back. During the hike, there were certain parts that I had trouble getting up to, so I found, I guess you can consider this a little bit of a nature haul too. I found this awesome stake that was just sitting propped up like this on a rock, and I spied it from coming down the trail, and I was like, huh. So I kind of hiked up a little bit and grabbed it, and I used it when I couldn't get my proper footing, so I'd stab it into the ground and pull myself up with it. And I kept it, and I'm going to be making a, I think it's pronounced stang, out of it, so I'll be using it for ritual and when I go camping and that kind of thing. And also, since Lamas is upon us on the 1st of October, the 1st of August, I have myrtle right here drying in my bowl. I have the leaves and the buds and the flowers. Some just kind of spilled out. Oopsie. So I have the buds and the petals and the leaves. And the leaves are some of the leaves are completely dry. The flowers themselves are practically dry. The buds, they might take a little bit more, but I'm gonna let these dry for a little bit longer in here. And yeah. And then right here I have some thistle. And one of the other heathens that went with us on the hike had spotted this, and we decided to pick some. So thistle is associated with Thor, so I decided to pick it myself and leave it on my altar for him to dry, since it's one of his sacred herbs. And in this bag I have some sage that I'm going to be drying out and turning into a sage bundle, because I don't have any sage bundles and I would like at least one to have. And then in here I have some drying fern and pine needles, as well as the stick that the pine needles came on. So there's that. And as you can see, the fern is drying up and in a very lovely way. And then I have pine needles in here. I'm sorry, I love the smell of pine. Like, it's one of my favorite scents. And pine needles, since pine is also associated with Thor, I decided to grab that as well. And then somewhere I have acorns. Where did I put my acorns? Oh, hey there. And then I have some acorns right here. Ah, sorry. Some of them lost their hats, but that's okay. I'll be using these guys for decorations when the Sabbath calls and whatnot, along with my pine cones. But I would think the hike was very successful, and a lot of the presence of Thor was there today. We also spied mistletoe on a couple of the tops of the trees, but we weren't able to get to them precisely, so we had to miss out on the mistletoe, so dang it. But once Christmas time comes around, I'll be able to grab some mistletoe from the store or wherever I find it and just go mine and run off with it and do whatever I need to do. Dry it out and whatnot. And then, yeah, the hike was very, very nice. We found a clearing eventually just to like hang out, and we blew the drinking horn / horn, playing horn of our friend Nicole, and mind you, the group of us that went were 4 pagans and a Catholic. I think he's Catholic. Or he's Christian. I don't remember which one. Yeah, out of all the ones that follow the Norse pantheon, the Greek was the one who was able to blow the horn. As you all know, my witchy sister, Corinthanatos, is one who follows the Greek pantheon, where me, my boyfriend, and our friend Nicole are very Norse-based. So we couldn't really blow the horn. I couldn't blow it. Nicole was kind of getting it. Ed was kind of getting it, but then Ed would go, no. And then Corey would take it and blow the horn, and it would work. And Sean couldn't do it either. So out of all of us, the one who can do it more consistently was our Greek pagan sister. Which isn't a bad thing, that's very cool. It's just, well, all of us eventually get there where we're able to go, burn. And then, yeah, the hike was very, very nice. We didn't really see many animals. We did find, however, a pathway that was an old creek at one point, and there was a lot of sage in that entire area. It was amazing, honestly. There was a ton of sage. I know I probably should have grabbed more than just this, but for some reason it felt like I only should take this much, so there's that. And another time where I'm up at the Ortegas, I'll grab more sage if it's still there. It should be. I just don't know when the seasonal time for sage is yet. But yeah, it was really fun, and I hope to do it again. And hopefully, at some point, I will be taking my iPad next time and actually film a bit of it, just so you guys can see what the Ortegas look like and how beautiful they are. So yeah, and we might be hosting a blot in that area that we walked through as well, so I will see if I am able to film the blot as well. Alright? Well, I'm going to be doing another video because I have more to talk about, so I'll talk to you later, guys, in that video. Bye! Blessed be!